Hi Taurus, Karen, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of December. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you are doing really well. This reading is for any sun, moon, or rising Taurus sign. We'll take a look at the cards. We'll get a sense of the awareness for the week, guidance, and possible outcomes. I'll also choose a couple of oracle cards for additional information as well. So let's go ahead and see what we have for you. Okay, so we have the Fool, the major arcana. We have the High Priestess, also the major arcana, and we have the Eight of Wands. So the Fool, you see the finely dressed Fool here standing on the little precipice. And he has what he needs. He has his knapsack. There's a sense of freedom and you could just see in the glowing sun, he's ready for what's new. He's ready to take on what's new. The dog is either excited or is saying, look out below. And, the Fool is it's the way that we bring in the new into our life. New paths, new hobbies, new people, new friends, new locations, new adventures, new experiences. And these journeys bring all types of interactions and ups and downs where we are able to benefit from those situations and where we grow. Plus, the Fool represents finding the carefree feeling that that you have when you start something new, the excitement, looking forward to it. Often we say taking a leap of faith. And for some, it may be, jumping into the deep end of the pool and just seeing what happens from there. So with the Fool, there's this sense that something new, you may be having your eyes on something new. Somehow in your life to make it better, to get you charged up, to feel enthusiastic and to feel that maybe you want to accomplish something, maybe you want to just leave your mark. So the Fool, we take the permission and we go on that field trip. So what does the Fool say? The Fool says to follow your passions, the most real passions that you have in your heart. As I always say when I think of the Fool, there's a big difference between following your passions, taking a leap of faith, and being reckless or foolish. So keep that in mind as you proceed. But the beauty is in the new journey. The beauty is what happens on that journey. The highs and the lows, because they all blend into making something very meaningful and real to you. So along the way, here's the High Priestess. And the High Priestess, we want to think about the word stillness. Because through the stillness of the High Priestess, she accesses her own information of tuning in, channeling in, receiving the messages, listening to dreams, seeing the numbers, everything, the hunches, the feelings. And she takes this being passive in this stillness and she considers and contemplates what's going on. So having this sense of yourself, of really what's below the surface within your life with our subconscious, is very powerful because it says trust your intuition, trust your inner guide. Don't always be quick to dismiss your intuition. There are cases that in addition to the logic, the facts, the what's real, is that we also have to put in the equation the feeling. What are we feeling below? So with the High Priestess, as you consider the new path, listen to your gut. Trust your inner self. With the High Priestess, a nice practice to have is to have your own little space, your own little altar of where you are able to meditate, reflect, consider, contemplate, just sit quietly. Whether you fill it with essential oils or crystals, figurines, I don't know. It's what works best for you. And again, it's the realization that everyone has the ability to tune in psychically, to have these very real hunches, dreams, and messages that mean something. So with the Fool, the opportunity, here's the ultimate in self-awareness and knowledge. Here's the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is such a beautiful illustration. And it's the 8 wands in the sky. And it represents, we have a lot of projects going on. We have a lot of activity. We have new projects beginning, new projects ending. The cycle never ends. You may feel busy on Friday. You may feel that you have a lot on your plate. You may be communicating with many people. Maybe it's time to go out and have some fun. Maybe some of you are getting together to catch up over the holidays, but there's a sense here of things being busy, a lot going on. There's also a sense here of communication, of news. Either you receiving news, receiving opportunities, or possibilities. You might have to make quick decisions. You may have to respond quickly by a text, phone call, whatever it may be. So there's this idea that some news is either coming into you, or you just feel that the pace is moving rapidly, that things are swift in your life. You have just a lot going on. And in this time of life, in this century, there's a lot going on for everybody. It's just how we live now. So I love this, having the High Priestess here, which is take a moment to be still. Take a moment to reflect, to think about what lies beneath you. The hidden talents, the thoughts, what's percolating. That's important. And it's important for you to have the intuitive guide, the hunch that's saying, I need to take this leap of faith. I really need to try to incorporate what I hope to do somehow in my life, whether it's a little bit or whether it's a lot. It's up to you to move forward and to go for it. So a very nice spread for the day. Let's take a look at what we have for numbers. We have 2 and 8 is 10. 10 reduces to 1, and 1 is about new beginnings. It's about a new cycle. About being a leader and being original. Be original. Be who you are, and certainly much more fulfilling when we live life authentically. Okay, so let's see what an oracle card has for us in terms of affirmations. Oh, I picked 2. How about that? Heal thyself and quiet times. It's as if the High Priestess somehow got in there and picked that quiet times, which is it's a tough trick when you see the eight of wands and you're trying to carve out some time for yourself. Whether it's 5 minutes or 3 minutes or 10 minutes or 30 minutes, you owe it to yourself to sit and to reflect and to think about the little signs, the signals, the interesting things that people say that stick with you. And heal thyself, again, regenerating, resetting, allowing one to feel good and positive and rested and balanced within their own self. I hope that you found something helpful here today with this reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, share this video, comment below. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.